Hi, my name is Lauren Connolly, and in this video I'll be explaining how to implement the communication system for sign language. Um, so when you want to implement sign language, you first want to assess the fine motor skills that the individual is capable of um, imitating, and they're able to complete all of these in order to actually move forward and utilize sign language. If those movements are not present, then you should probably consider a different modality. Moving forward, you want to begin training after you've selected your reinforcers. So I have selected king cake, crackers, French fries, cookies, and my cell phone. Once you've found all the reinforcers that you know that your client or participant has shown some kind of motivation for, you can decide on the simplest ASL sign for each item and make sure that no two signs are alike whenever you're choosing. So for king cake, I decided on cake, French fries, do an F, French fry, cookie, cracker, like you're cracking a nut, and then phone for my cell phone. Once you've determined all of your signs, then make sure all of your edibles are in small pieces so that you're avoiding satiation with your client. And you want to make sure that you're varying which ones throughout your communication training. Also, make sure to declare motivation before making them sign for anything, because if they're not motivated for an item, then we can't expect them to produce the sign for the item. To declare motivation, just make sure that they're reaching for it and you see that they actually want the item. Once you've declared the motivation, you will model the sign and produce a vocalization, cake. So if the client does not produce the sign, then you physically prompt, guide their hands to make the sign, and then also continue to pair the vocalization. So once you have physically prompted the sign, deliver the item, and then you want to gradually fade your prompts. So hopefully you'll start with the full physical prompt. Then once they get the general idea, you can partially physical prompt. Then you can just gesturally prompt. So just by doing this, they can imitate your sign. And then even just from a verbal prompt by saying cake, they'll give you the sign. And then after all of that, hopefully by the end of everything and they've mastered the sign, when they can ask for the item on their own, if the item's present, or if the item is not present and they're just motivated for a certain item. Once you have declared your motivation and have determined that your child is motivated for king cake and they sign for king cake, you can deliver and enjoy.